Hello, everybody. Good morning. How are you? I guess it might not be morning when you're watching this. Good day, good evening, whatever it is when you're watching this. Let me just do a super quick sound check. Good morning. Oh, it is working. There we go. I just like to check to make sure you can hear me because we did have a long time ago one episode where people couldn't hear us. So, yeah. How is everyone today? It has been kind of a rainy morning here. I think the clouds are blowing out now, but yeah, it's actually got like a teeny little crisp to the air, and it's been kind of rainy, which I don't mind because I get to stay home for a good portion of the day today. So I love the rain if I get to stay home. So I am here in my home studio because Fran is traveling. So she's going someplace super fun, but she's traveling today and she's traveling next Tuesday. So I will be doing Village Vibes myself from home both those days. Obviously, I'm home today and I'll be home on next Tuesday. And then I will, and then she will be back with us the next week, when is that? That is May 19th. And she will have some fun things to show and share and chat with us about from her trip. So we're excited for her to go and to travel safe and have fun after Shop Hop. We are kind of on our, coming down from our Shop Hop high. We had so much fun with so many of you. I didn't get the number from Fran exactly how many patterns we passed out. We love to kind of keep track of how many patterns we pass out because it helps us know from year to year if Shop Hop was bigger or smaller than the year before, and it helps us plan for the next year. So it was so much fun to see you all. We hope that you enjoyed coming to see our patterns, coming to see, the fun kits and things that we have in our store. And just, even if you didn't buy anything, we just love seeing you and saying hi and playing games with you and doing all sorts of fun stuff. And I know many of the other stores, I'm assuming all of them, feel the exact same way. So thank you so much to those of you who came out and supported. If you weren't able to come in person, jump on and look at Village Vibes from last week. I did a store tour, and so that's super fun. And then we posted several reels through the week of Fran in her buddy costume. So we were the movie Elf. The whole theme for the whole Shop Hop with all the stores was silver screen. And so everyone picked a movie and we picked Elf. And we had so much fun with it. Those of you who came in our store or watched the store tour, you saw all the paper chains and Christmas decorations and snowflakes. And we even had a bowl of spaghetti with sprinkles and maple syrup. And we had a blast. We did have to throw that away on Friday. It was molding. So if you've ever wondered if spaghetti can mold, it's true that it can. And we just had so much fun. So I get to announce the winners. Now, I'm not totally sure if Fran has contacted you or not. So this may be the first time you're hearing of this if you watch our Village Vibes, which I know one of you do. I'm not sure about the other two. So the $100 gift basket, which just had kind of a variety of quilting tools and supplies, that goes to Tammy Thornton. And so thank you, Tammy, for coming to see us. And the $100 gift basket is available at the store for you to pick up. And then the next prize that we had was 25 fat quarters, and in a bundle put together. And that was Kim Feik, F-E-I-K. I'm so sorry, Kim. I don't know how to say your name. So we were so excited that Kim won the 25 fat quarter bundle. And then the biggest prize from our store is the $250 gift certificate. and Elizabeth Hull won that. So Elizabeth, I know sometimes you watch our Village Vibes, and so I'm so excited that you were the winner of the $250 gift certificate to Village, and so you can also come pick that up at the store. So all these things are available at the store. Now, I do know, and I need to see, I was actually going to look. I should have looked before this meeting. There was a grand prize this year that was extra because this was an anniversary year for the Utah Shop Hop. And it is, there was an extra prize this year of 100 fat quarters, and they have not posted who won that prize yet. So I'm not sure. That was done with all of the shops together, and they did that yesterday morning, I believe. And I have not heard who the winner is of that. So I'm assuming that someone from the Shop Hop will contact you if you won that. And then there was also an extra prize for anybody who went to both Corn Wagon and my girlfriend's quilt shop. So that was the most northern store, my girlfriend's in Logan, or the most southern store, Corn Wagon in Springville. And it didn't matter what order you went to those, but if you picked up a ticket at the first one that you went to and dropped it off at the second one, then you got entered in for an extra prize. And that was a $250 gift certificate. So I haven't heard who won that one either. So I could just announce the ones that we were in charge of picking with our tickets for anyone who entered in at our store. And so I'm so excited that we had some great winners, and I hope that you guys had so much fun. Even if you didn't win, I hope you had so much fun. So I thought I would show you a couple of things that I picked up at Shop Hop. So I worked a couple of days during Shop Hop, like 2.5 days during Shop Hop, but then I actually went to Shop Hop last Monday with my group, which normally we have a little bit bigger group, but this year it ended up being a little bit smaller. It was just my mom and our friend that went with us, and we had such a fun time. We didn't make it to all the stores. We just couldn't fit it all in one day, but we made it to most of the stores. So it was super fun. And I wanted to show you. So I bought this pattern, and it's going to be backwards. I'm so sorry, but it's called Proof Through the Night. And I love red, white, and blue, and stars, houses, red, white, and blue. Those are probably my very favorite, like, quilt designs, quilt patterns. So loved this one. And they have two versions. They have one with hearts and they have one with stars. And so I will probably be making the star version, but I feel like this is probably a good scrap buster and super fun. So I'm excited about that one. And I saw this one made up in one of the stores. I think it was Quilts Etc. Yes, it was Quilts Etc. And I just chose to buy the patterns. So that was super fun. And then I got this fabric. And I actually bought this at Village. But one customer came through and was buying this fabric, and I just kind of fell in love with it. It's got this really pretty, bold floral design. I was just trying to look at the salvage. It is Paradise Blooms by Kirsten Katz for Free Spirit. So isn't it so gorgeous? So I have had this pattern in my sewing room for a while. It's called the All the Things Tote by Knot and Thread Design. And my friend has made this, and I've wanted to make this for a while. And when I saw this fabric, I thought that would be perfect. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this fabric. This is going to be the lining, but I also think I'm going to try and use it for the side pockets. In the pattern, the side pockets are the same fabric as the main body of the bag, but I think I'm going to try and use that if I'm talented enough to figure it out. And I'm going to use this as the binding on all of it. So I'm very excited to make this, and I don't know. I don't think it's too challenging. There's no zippers. There's a couple end pockets, and I will probably try and figure out how to put some inside pockets in as well, if there's not any in the pattern. I haven't even really read through the pattern yet. Yeah, I do not believe that there is any pockets on the inside. So I might try and figure that out. And so, yeah, so I got that during Shop Hop. And then the other thing I got that I was really excited, and I bought this at Quilted Beehive. I'm not sure if other stores carry this as well. I know we don't at Village. But it is this bag. And it's, I think it's called Natural Life is the maker of this. And I have this same bag in a much larger version. And I love it for retreats. It fits project boxes great. So when I am trying to do, sorry, I'm just checking to make sure that I'm not missing any comments. It fits project boxes great. It fits things like, wool mats and things like that. So I have a larger version of this, but I bought this version and it folds up really nice and pretty flat. And then it pops open and it's kind of just bigger, and it's got a top zipper lid, okay? And then it's got these side handles, but then it also has this front handle and it's on wheels. So then you just pull it with whatever works the best for you. And then when you're not using it, this is one of the things I love about it. When you're not using it, you can kind of tuck those handles in and you can kind of fold it over itself. Like this. This is how I do it. I don't know if it's real. And it's not super flat because of those wheels, but you can make it pretty tiny and tuck it somewhere. Like if you're at a retreat, you can tuck it under your table or something. And then I don't know if I've got any close by. I've got kind of a Velcro strapping that I just strap it down so that it stays kind of closed. And maybe I would fold it over this way and just Velcro strap it down so that it can stay out of the way. So this was an exciting purchase for me, and I had not seen the smaller version at anywhere. So I was super excited, and so I bought that at Quilted Beehive. So what did you find at Shop Hop? What did you get any inspiration? Did you have fun with your friends? What was your favorite part of Shop Hop? Tell me, comment, and maybe we should do a little giveaway about that. I guess I should have clarified that with Fran, but maybe we'll do some sort of little giveaway. If you will comment on this video, maybe we'll do it the next 2 weeks. And then when we get back, I can check with, then when Fran gets back, I can check with her and see if she's okay if we do some sort of little tiny giveaway for commenting on the video what your favorite thing about Shop Hop was. So let us know and comment on this video or the next week's video, and we can do a giveaway. So super fun. Okay, well, I hope you guys are getting to sew something today or something this week. I know a lot of people are getting out in their gardens and their yards and waking everything up. And I know the weeds are awake. I know that. And I don't know, so many of you come from different places of the country, so you've probably been doing that for a while. It's those of you who are in California and Florida. But those of us in Utah are, things are just kind of waking up. So we've got beautiful green fields around us. We're in a farming community, so we have a lot of fields around us, and it's just, I love this time of year. I love it when it's beautiful and green, and we've had some good rain this spring. Probably not enough rain, but we've had some rain, so that's been good. And I get to spend some time in my sewing room today. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time organizing and cleaning because I need to do that. And then I'm not quite sure what I'm going to work on next. I've been working on some just samples and my handout and everything. I'm teaching a paper piecing class at Village on Monday, May 18th. Yep, Monday, May 18th. So if anyone's interested in doing that, I've got several ladies already signed up, but we have room for more. So I'm teaching a paper piecing class. The sample of the block that we're making is already at the store, so I don't have that, but I have been working on a fun handout to hand out to everyone in my class, and then just some other examples of paper piecing that I've done, just to show the ladies. I think I've got all ladies that have signed up for that class, just to show the ladies what options there are for paper piecing. I find paper piecing so interesting because some people absolutely love it, like me, and some people just absolutely hate it. And I think that some people feel the same way I do about applique, where I will do it if I absolutely have to, but it's just not my favorite thing. So I understand that there's all kinds of us out there, and it's okay if you don't love it, but if you would like to learn more about it, and it is a beginning paper piecing class. So if you have little to none experience with paper piecing, it would be perfect for you. And just come and we'll learn some things. So that's May 18th. If you go to villagedrygoods.com and at the top you click on classes, it's kind of right below our logo. If you click on classes, you can see all of the options that are listed there. And you can see anything that's available. So we would love to have you come join us for any of the classes that we have. A lot of our classes are single sessions. I would say most of our classes are single sessions. So, well, as far as classes go. So like, for example, my paper piecing class, it's just one session. Every once in a while, we'll have a bigger class that's maybe a little bit more intense. That will be 2 sessions or even 3. We've had some. And then we have our clubs, and our clubs meet monthly. So those are, like, you could just come to the ones you can and you miss the ones that you can't come to. So that's totally fine. We have knitting, we have coloring, we have tiny piecing, we have cross stitch, we have, needle punch, we have rug hooking. Am I missing any? Quilters Kindergarten isn't really a club, it is a class, but they meet regularly. We have Bag Ladies, we have Wool Club. I think I hit most of those. So, you know, go check out what we're offering, and if there's anything that fits in your schedule or anything that fits in something that you'd like to learn more about. That's something I feel pretty passionately about as a quilter, is to constantly keep learning and trying to improve and hearing from different people, learning something new from different instructors. I think it's important to me as a quilter to keep learning and keep progressing. I don't want to get bored. I don't want to be cocky enough that I think that my way is the only way out there. And so learning and growing is really important for me, and coming to different classes and stuff. So, and I know sometimes schedules get busy in different times of life. Like, I would love to take more classes, but my family that's still kind of youngish, and we're still really involved in sports and schools and, you know, doing all sorts of stuff. So one day I'll get to take more classes, but I try and take as many as I can. So anyway, okay. I'm going to quit jabbering today. You guys have a fabulous day. Be kind to each other. Be kind to yourself. And I will see you next week here at home for my home studio. And then the next week I'll be back with Fran. So have a great day. Thanks for watching.